Hey, it's the Mad Queen. Welcome to the Queen's Lair. In this video, it's going to be a little bit more chatty, so if that's not your thing, then no hard feelings. That's totally all right. I want to talk about my expectations or my wishes, the things that I really want from Awaken Chaosera in 2023. If you've been following me for a while, you know that first of all, I am an official content creator for the game, but secondly, I am 100% okay with sharing my 100% feelings about the game, the development, and everything to go along with that. I feel very strongly about the game because I've played a long time and I've put a lot into it. Resources, money, time. And I want it to be a very successful game. Of course, it is an excellent game. And I think that for this to happen, they don't really need to make a whole lot of changes. There are some things that are really kind of quality of life that could change this game so much. So that's what I want to go over. The first thing I want to talk about is going to be in the dungeons, in the Arcane Dominator specifically. This is the only game that I've played in this genre, so the only gacha game, idle RPG, or not idle RPG, but RPG, where you only get 3 sets from each dungeon. So right here, to me, this is a little too much. All right, I understand they want to have a variety of dungeons, but whenever they're spreading out all of these sets so widely, and there's really not that many sets you can get out of them, then you need more heroes, you need more resources, more time. You know, there's just so much more that goes into it because everything is so spread out. I would really love to see for the Roaring Tulpa that this is solely turned into the only dungeon beginners and mid-game players need. In the Roaring Tulpa, I would like to see that they add the Raider set into here and also the Warrior set and the Focus set. I think that those are the basic sets within the game that are honestly the base of Awaken Chaosera and the sets and gear that you need. Put those all in the Roaring Tulpa. They're all 2-piece sets and they are all extremely beneficial for new players, mid-game players, all right? So it would be really nice to see them put all of those 2-piece sets that are very basic, mind you, in this one dungeon for everybody that is starting out. And honestly, I mean, it would be like that for everyone, but it would be great for beginners or newer players to have all of them in one place. Then you don't need to have, 3 different teams here to do these 3 different dungeons, because honestly, these other sets, the Avarice set, the Dragon set, the Dragon Scale set, Curse, and Revival, I'm not saying those are bad sets, but they aren't as vital for beginners or newer players. And it doesn't make sense because these 2 sets or these 3 sets, there's 1 in each of these that are just basic. Add them in here. It's okay, Ace, to make some things a little easier, make things make sense. So it'd be nice to see all those go into here. I would also really like to see that the Rage set is upped. Right now you get 12%, I believe. Let's click on it. Yeah, 12% crit rate for a 2-piece set. Everything else gives you 15. Why are we only getting 12? Okay, just saying. And honestly, you can make it universal. I think most of these are all 15. I can't remember what the Focus is. Focus might be 20. But if they put all of them in the Roaring Tulpa, every single piece is a 2-piece set. Or I'm sorry, every set is a 2-piece set, and every set is plus 15% bonus. make it easy. It doesn't have to be hard. And it's going to keep people, honestly, I think, interested in the game longer as beginners, because they're able to get a lot from one place. Along with that, I understand, of course, you are taking out one piece from each of these places, okay? Some of the sets that are forgeable, in my opinion, are super basic and could be farmed from here. Why did they need to be forged? And also, there are some sets in this game that are, in my opinion, missing. You know, we don't have a set for resistance. We don't have a set for lifesteal. And I think those are very basic sets. I think that those should be added into the game. That's something else I would really, really love to see. I also would like to see some of the mechanics change. So everyone has an equal opportunity to do Gemini Dragon. There are people that don't have Genjello. All right. And you can do Gemini without him, but you're not going to be able to go like into hell stages basically without Genjello. Change this. Make it to where every dungeon is farmable by everyone. You don't have to have one hero to be able to farm something. That's totally absurd. It's okay to have OP heroes. Don't get me wrong. That is okay. But we should honestly have an equal opportunity for everyone without spending hundreds of dollars, potentially thousands of dollars. I know people that have spent thousands and still do not have Genjello. That is a very fast way to make people hit the door. Okay, just saying. So I think that needs to be changed. Add in some more sets, organize these a bit better. Also, instead of getting only one piece, give us 2 pieces of gear. You know, if you're gonna have more sets in here, give us 2 pieces. The drop rate is not great anyways. It's not awful. It's better than it has been, but give us 2 pieces. Also, I would really love to see in the hero synthesis to take out these 2 guys here, to redo the heroes that you need to synthesize heroes. And if you are going to be able to do synthesis and make heroes this way, you should be able to farm every single hero you need from the adventure stages. There should be stages where you can get every elite hero that you need to build these guys so that you can make your epic and then make your legendary or whatever the case may be. It should be 100% farmable, and it is not. It would also really be nice to see some more heroes in synthesis. A lot of games have tons of synthesis heroes, and it's not like they are free. We're working for them. We're still spending energy and resources. Okay? I have already proposed that I would like to see Nathalia and William in here, or for them to give Nathalia, immediately in the beginning, but they do give Hitoshi, so I understand. So put Nathalia and William in here as synthesis heroes to be able to synthesize. That would be huge for most people. Huge. And as far as legendaries, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Tia and I do enjoy Savannah, but overall, there are so many other heroes that could be put in here that are actually helpful. These guys, I'm not saying they aren't good or anything like that, but when I think about hero synthesis, this should be a place for low spenders or free to play, beginners, whatever, to come and help them with their progression overall, and I don't think that there should be anything in here that you can't farm, if that makes sense, as far as, all these elite heroes, that is. But Savannah and Tia honestly would be good options to kick it Okay, get those out of here. Put in a couple more legendaries. Honestly, you could have a few more legendaries too. We could do 6 legendaries in the game, you know, 8 to 10 epics. The hero pool is so much bigger than it was that it's okay. And it does take quite some time to actually make a lot of these copies. So it's honestly, you're not just giving us free stuff. We're working for it. People are working for it. And honestly, I would say if Cangelo is going to be that big of a priority and you need him and you don't want to change the mechanics, okay, great. Put Cangelo in here. Put him in the synthesis. You can use him in every single dungeon in the game. So it just seems kind of like a no-brainer to add him in here. Why not? And something else that I have been literally complaining about, it feels like for my entire life, which is an exaggeration. It's a bit dramatic, I know. The Matrix, okay? You can collect Matrix in the game. Once you get so many copies, you can fuse a hero. You have to have 40 of these to make one copy, 60 of these to make a copy, and 100 of these. In what world does that make sense? I want you to think about this. It takes 100 of these legendary Matrix. By the way, I've never been able to make one outside of like an event where I've heavily focused on farming events for a specific hero or buying them from the shop. I have never been able to fuse a legendary hero just from doing my dispatches or getting matrix throughout the game. This would change the game so much. Not only is it next to impossible to actually get legendary matrix pieces out of legendary matrix shards, you have to have 100 of them. The matrix system now is just, it's not usable. It's garbage. It's always been garbage. It has never been good since I've been playing, and I've been playing for, I don't even know, 17-ish months as of when this video is releasing. So if they would just change this, we could actually get we could get heroes outside of having to have summons. Next, I would like to see some changes to the market, okay? I am level 80. I'm at shop level 5. Why in the heck am I getting 3-star, 4-star pieces of gear in here? Why am I doing that? There needs to be some kind of algorithm that is equated to wherever the person is in the game. Also, depending on their shop level, with what you're giving them. Make it useful, you know? Make it useful. And stop giving me 3 and 4-star pieces of gear. I consistently farm 6-star pieces. Why not put 6-star pieces in here? You know, just to me, it makes a little sense. I would also like to see more options in the gold shop beyond what we have now. Why does there need to be, I understand they have this whole reroll system, whatever, but there needs to be other things besides gear and this that we can get. Why not let us use, let us buy some books from here too. Put epic books in here, elite books. You don't have to put legendary. I mean, you could, but you don't have to. Let us buy those from here, and also put more than 6 things in before we need to re-roll. Come on. Give us like 3 more items before we got to do our re-roll. Under the diamond shop, I would love to see the option to buy books with diamonds. Right now, I did not personally do it, but there have been other content creators that have added up the value at what Awaken Chaosera values their books for, and it is insane. I mean, it is totally insane. Everybody should be able to use diamonds to be able to buy books. Outside of that, we should be able to get books in the event shop. We should be able to get books in, honestly, the guild shop, the arena shop. Hero Essence, Trial. There's not enough opportunities for us to buy things in here. And some of the prices of this stuff needs to be really looked at. It's expensive. It is so expensive. It takes so many resources. Like, for instance, in the arena shop, if I want to farm for Abaddon, which I am currently, and I have been for a bit, it takes so long. Why is it 1,000 or 2,000, you know, for an epic? Why? Why is that a thing? That's so expensive. You know, just everything has such a high value. And it brings me to something else. Arena points. The amount of points we get or arena tokens from winning or from our weekly rewards are so low compared to how high they have this stuff priced. It needs to be looked at and changed significantly, okay? Huge changes need to be made there. Not, honestly, it's just in how much we're getting back in return. I think that almost every single category, you know, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, whatever, all those should be like tripled. The resources, the amount that you get back should be tripled, because this is just, I mean, come on, to get like 8 per battle, please make a change to that. But besides that, I don't have too many other things. These are all very simple changes to be made. All right. Just saying, throwing that out there. But if you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to add, something maybe that is a pretty big concern and I didn't mention it, if you would like me to be your voice to convey that, I would be more than happy to. Just make sure to say something down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.